Yeah, hello guys, I'm Sunil. Today we'll speak about thread pools, executor framework, and callable and future. Okay. So yeah, so today we'll speak about what is thread pool and executor framework, callable and future. See guys, so far what we have did is we have created a thread explicitly either by directly or by using lambda expression. Is that right, Sumant?
Right.
So now, see, every time creating a new thread, starting it, okay, it will have some performance issues. Am I correct? Suppose if you want to create 100 threads, okay, like if you want to create 100 threads, okay, 100 threads, object creation, 100 threads starting, it's a performance issue, right?
Yes. It will slow down the performance.
Yeah. So basically the concept of thread pool is like it will already create the threads, required number of threads anamata. And internally it will create by default, it will create the threads. It will just assign the what we call it will just assign the target method to be executed. Like every time we are calling the start method and indirectly it will execute the run method. Am I correct? Indirectly, every time we are calling start method and indirectly we are executing run method. Am I correct, guys?
Exactly.
Okay. Now, see, this will make our run method as a target. Okay. We'll assign this run method. Okay. Na? Like we'll see how these things will happen. Okay. Na? See, creating a new thread, creating a new thread every time will create a performance issues. Okay. Creating a new thread every time.
There is some font.
Uh-huh.
Font size. Okay.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Creating a new thread every time will have some performance issues, guys. Also performance issues. So instead of creating every time new thread, okay. So it's like thread pool means it will directly threads are created. Okay, na? Okay. So from Java 1.5 version, we have thread pool concept. Okay.
Okay.
Thread pool concept. And this thread pool framework, also known as executor framework. See, 2 to 3 years back, first time, I was hearing the word executor framework. Till that, I thought executor framework is some tough. Then, yeah, after that, yeah, I think, yeah, 2 years back, 3 years back in one interview, they have asked me. From there, I was, constantly getting the same concept that executor framework, yeah. So even it is also very important, guys. Okay. So see, if a interviewer wants to ask multi-threading, definitely they will focus from internet communication or executor framework or deadlock. Okay.
These are the three important.
Exactly. And they won't specify, they won't ask you much, how to start a thread, how to create a thread, or what is join method, what is it, they won't ask much because they know a guy who has some rough ideas, he can answer them. But definitely they will ask you to write the programs also. It's not like you can say orally. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Thread pool framework. No, Executor framework. Okay, so this is how one matter. Okay, so this Threadful framework is nothing but Executor framework. Okay, don't think these two are different, guys. Okay, now is it fine, guys? So far, let us start
Yes.
some examples. We'll have a better picture. Okay.
Okay. So why we go for Threadful is that we have discussed, right?
Yes, yes, yes. So now we'll see how many types of executor. How. See, basically, the executor framework of Threadful is creating threads. Creating a number of threads at a time, guys. Okay, we'll see what are the ways to create like that. Okay, now.
Okay.
See, yeah, this bank provided, see, in DBS bank, on Sunday or Monday, Saturday, I gave some example. They given, see, first, first round, they have asked me to go through some hacker rank test. Second round, they gave me some real time task. So, like, just they're asking, create a Spring Boot application, okay, for all the services, okay, not all the service, for how the transaction will happen, okay, like that they have asked me. This is the thing I have created on Saturday. Yeah, that will be. See how
Successfully you created or you got any issue?
no. Successfully I created. I got database output also and any proper outputs I got.
Cool.
Okay. See which mode I'm using Java W mode. See guys, okay na? Now if you want to go to core Java, click on that. Okay. Click on the last icon. Okay na? Now this will be core Java mode. Okay na? Yeah. Daily I'm using keyboard and mouse. Okay. Expressive and వాడుతున్నాను. ఈ రోజు కొంచెం ఈ ల్యాప్టాప్ మౌస్ వాడేసరికి అసలు చేయి కదలట్లేదు. ఓకే ఇది ప్లస్ ఫైన్. సో ఫైల్ న్యూ ప్రాజెక్ట్ నేమ్ ఎగ్జిక్యూటర్ ఫ్రేమ్. ఓకేనా? ప్యాకేజ్ సంథింగ్ థ్రెడ్ కోడ్స్. ఓకే. See, last time, last day, someday, last week, I have read some post on LinkedIn. See, for a user, see, it's not about any Java related. Like for a user, okay, if he sees a small letter than capital letter, he will feel pleasant. Okay, it's he feel happy. Is that right? Right? Like she gave some example of if you take word many messaging app or WhatsApp or anything, you can see online in a small letters, right? Online or last scene also small letter. Am I correct? So for a product designer, they should make sure that the interface should be more friendly. Yeah, like that. ఎందుకు సడన్గా గుర్తొచ్చింది చెప్తాను. Okay. Thread pool. Now create a class. Something main class. Main class. Public static void. Okay na? See guys. Now basically there are multiple ways, guys. Okay, we can create a thread pool. Okay na? Okay, so the first one is new single thread executor. Okay na?
Okay.
What's that? New single thread executor. Give me a minute. Just give me. And second one is new fixed thread pool. Okay. So in the single thread executor, you can create, single instance, single thread at a time. Okay na? Once the thread is getting completed, then only you can go for a new thread. Okay. Okay. Now let us take class my thread. Okay, next extends okay. See, this is as usual, guys. Okay, na? For int I equal to 0, I less than 10, I plus plus sys out. I am in my thread. Okay. Now we'll see, guys, how the thread pool is created. Okay. The syntax, see, guys. Okay. Now you can see executor service. See, guys, this is new syntax which we're writing for the first time. Executor service. Okay. And here write whatever the name you want. Okay. Something executor. Okay. Or obj. You can write anything. Okay. So now you can see executors dot new single thread pool executor. Okay. What is that? New single thread executor. Okay. Okay. Guys, in this way you should create, guys. Okay. Na? Guys, is that clear?
Okay.
See. Okay, na? See, new single thread executor means it will create single and it will execute. This executor will execute single thread at a time. Okay. It won't allow multiple threads to execute at a time. Okay, guys. Now we'll see with example. Okay, na? How? So now executor dot execute, guys. Executor dot execute. Okay, na? Execute. Okay. Now just submit the object of it. Your my thread object. That's it. Okay. That thread will be automatically executed. Okay, na? New my thread. Is that clear, guys? See? Okay, na? Guys, is that fine? See, instead of creating a thread, instead of calling a start method, see, we are just, we have just created an object for executor service. Okay. By using new single thread executor and executor.execute, we are just submitting that object. Am I correct, guys?
If we have multiple threads, like
yeah, that's what I'm coming to the picture. Okay. Now that's a good question. Not good. I was about to tell that only, obviously. Yeah. Now just copy that. Okay. Ramakrishna, is that fine, Ramakrishna, so far?
Yes.
See, now let us assume this is a my thread 1 and this is my thread 2. Okay, na? Now you copy the same line. Okay, na? Sorry, this line only. Okay. This is new my thread 1. Okay. See. Okay, na? See. Suman, is that fine?
Yeah.
Now, see. Now once this my thread, see, if there are multiple threads, because this is a single thread executor, right? So it will execute at a time. Okay, single thread at a time. Okay, once it completes my thread 1, it will come to my thread 2. Am I correct? Okay, na? Now we'll see. Okay. Just for my thread 1. Okay, na? And my thread 2. Okay. See, guys. Okay, na? Itla any threads unnai, how many threads we have? You can execute in the same way. Okay, na?
Okay.
Now here I want to tell a single thing. Okay. See here. See, once the thread, the same thread is executing both methods, guys. Okay, na? See, I want to make sure, I want to prove that point. Just write thread dot current thread dot get name. Okay, na? You can see the
Yeah.
same thread name. Okay. If you take earlier, okay, earlier you can say thread 0, thread 1. Am I correct, guys?
Yes.
But now you can see that same name. Okay. That means the same thread is executing two methods, one by one. Okay.
Okay.
See, guys, this is very, very important, guys. Okay. See, there is nothing over here, but interviewers will feel it is a complex topic and they will ask in every interview, do you know Executor framework? They will feel like that is a separate, branch of Java like that they will treat. నిజంగా అదే బస్ ఏమో మరి ఇంకా వాళ్ళు పెద్ద షో ఆఫ్ చేస్తారు ఇంకా ఊరిక అంటే దే విల్ ట్రీట్ లైక్ ఇఫ్ ద కాన్సెప్ట్ ఎగ్జిక్యూటివ్ సర్వీస్ డెడ్లాక్ దెన్ దే విల్ టీచ్ యూ ప్రొఫెషనల్ కోడర్స్ కదా ప్రో కోడర్స్ అన్నట్టు ఇఫ్ యూ టెల్ దమ్ ఇఫ్ యూ డోంట్ నో లైక్ దే కెన్ సీ ఓకే యు ఆర్ జస్ట్ లెర్నింగ్ అండ్ కమింగ్ టు సంథింగ్ లైక్ దట్ దే విల్ ట్రీట్ యూ ఓకే సో డోంట్ గివ్ ఎ ఛాన్స్ టు దెమ్ ఓకే
Sure, sir.
So here and here they will give you the same thread name, guys. Okay, na? Let us see. Okay.
Why it will give the same thread name?
Wait, I'll tell you. See,
Cool.
pool thread one, pool thread one, pool thread one. See, pool one, thread one, pool one, thread one. Okay, na? See, because I told you. See, this is a object of new single thread executor. It won't create a multiple threads.
Okay, okay.
So see, in the next example, the next thing will speak like how to execute multiple threads by using executor framework. That's fine. But here, see, this is a new single thread executor. Okay, we're not creating any thread. We're just giving the target. We're just giving this object as a target so that their run method will be executed. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Okay, na? Adanamata vishayam. Okay. Suppose sometimes you might come across the situations which is implementing runnable. Am I correct?
Yes.
So how you should submit to executable? Any guess? You can guess it, Sumant. I think you might. So do some. Huh?
Come down.
Yeah. Now tell me. You can easily guess.
How to pass the dog.
Oh, ante. That's it. New thread.
Like thread.
Ante. This is common sense. There is nothing rocket science over here. Nothing. See, either it is both or same. Okay, na?
Yes.
Okay. So this is about new single thread executor, guys. Okay, na? See, if you observe carefully, this my thread one after completion my thread one only, my thread two will be executed. Am I correct, guys? But if I give over here something in the main thread, okay. Now you guys tell me what is the expected output, guys? What is the expected output, guys? Tell me.
I am in main class with comments.
No, it is fine. See, maybe you cannot, you cannot say which order the main will come and which order. But in these two thread one and thread two, you can prioritize, right?
Yes, yes.
After executing thread one, it's executing thread two. But
Thread
my
two.
question is, how this main thread will print at a time, or it might disturb. That's what I was asking.
It might disturb, like.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, but it will complete before main.
Ramakrishna. Mr. Ramakrishna. See, did you got my question, guys? I'm asking this main thread. See, will it disturb the flow? See, if thread one, then thread two, then main is fine. Main thread one, thread two is fine. Or thread one, main, thread two is fine. Okay, one by one. So this is a new single thread executor. Will it disturb that single thread at a time? That concept, will it disturb or not? If it disturb, why? If it is not, why? Sumant, any idea, Sumant?
No, sir.
See, if you observe carefully, this my thread 1 and my thread 2 are part of this executor framework. This
Yeah.
main thread is no more executor framework. Okay, so it will disturb. Okay, definitely.
Yeah.
It won't give chance to complete a thread 1 at a time. Okay, it will disturb. Random output will come now. Okay, now. That is the expected
Can't
output.
expect the,
You can't expect the output. That's what I was saying. See, this main thread is not part of executor framework, right?
yes.
See, but here, it
We
came,
got,
but it's, you can't get everything. Okay, it's not the case.
see, one main we got above one.
Oh, no? Yeah, okay.
Go above. Main unboxing lunch.
Yeah, but you can't guarantee. Okay, by thread 1, this will interrupt. Okay, that's for sure. Okay,
Yeah.
you cannot guarantee that. Okay, na? So this is about new single thread executor. Okay, na?
Yeah.
Okay, now I want 2 threads to execute at a time and 2 threads to execute other time, or I want 3 threads to execute at a time and 3 threads to execute other time. Okay, na?
Cool.
See, guys, now till now what I have done is, see, even I think you are familiar with it. See, till now I'm taking thread 1 and thread 2, 2 separate classes and 2 separate run methods. Okay. If I want to create 10 threads, I can't go for 10 classes and right. Ante kada.
Yes, Ram.
So నేను అంటుంది 10 టార్గెట్ ఏరియాస్ నేను ఇవ్వలేను కదా. సో ఫర్ దట్ వాట్ వి డిడ్ నో, see for that class my thread simply in the class main will create multiple objects. That, we'll create 10 to 20 objects and we'll start run method, right? See, suppose if you don't want to go for 10 to 20 classes, okay, what we'll do? Yes, yeah. So obj1, obj2 like that. Okay, like that when we'll call start method. Is that fine, guys? Hello. Public static void when string. Sumant, are you there? Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, are you there, Sumant?
Yes, I'm there.
So here what we'll do, just we'll create 10 multiple objects. Okay, obj1, obj2 like that, and we can call, start method. Is that clear, guys? And see, here for a common area, 10 threads will, compete. Yeah, earlier 10 different areas trying to compete for single processor. You got the logic, right?
Yes, yes.
See, the threading concept is important. It's not like single area or multiple areas. Okay. See, you can say obj1, obj2, like that you can do, right?
Yes.
obj1 dot start. Okay, like that. You can create 10 objects like that. Am I correct? Actually, last week I have just inquired about Callable. There is a site actually. Okay. So like I was inquired about Creta car. Okay, Hyundai Creta. How much price is there? After that, they're calling me daily 5 times. Normal inquiry strategy.
Okay, out of syllabus we are going.
Yeah. Now we are calling.
Okay.
Okay, let it be. Okay, one that start. Like that will do. Okay, now. Okay,
Yes.
suppose if we pass some integer, okay, 1 for 1, 2 like that. Okay, now we'll have some constructor over here. Okay, now. Int val. Okay, my thread int val. And you just like this dot val equal to val. Am I correct, guys?
Yes.
So val, and you can use that val in the run method so that you can uniquely represent that. Ante kada. And while you're getting while you're printing the output, it will print like I am in my thread val 1, 2. It will print like that. Am I correct, guys?
Right.
Okay, see, See, now this we'll use the same example over here, okay? Na? Okay. And Sumant, one more important. What is the difference between runnable and callable? They will ask. So, people will think like it's a very big, big thing is there callable. It's not the case. Just instead of run method, we have a call method. Okay. I will tell you once the topic comes. Okay. Na? Let me paste this code. See. Okay. Where I am. Yeah. So now I'll remove this. Okay. Na? I'll just have one thread because I want to create 10 threads now and I want to execute. See, now till now we have executed single thread at a time, right? Am I correct, guys?
Yes.
From now on, I want to execute 2 threads at a time or 3 threads at a time. Okay, now like that. Okay. Okay, guys. See, just I'll have a see this constructor concept. Okay, like passing the argument and assigning to global variable of that thread class variable. Okay, and you using that in run method, you might be familiar, right? Like you have solved, we have solved same model for so many times. No, ante kada.
Yes, yes.
Oh my God. Now we'll remove it. Okay. Na?
Yeah.
Let me flag this charger. Okay. Now we'll see that. Okay. Na?
Yeah.
So just like it's a my thread, right? See now my thread of guys, each object represents a a separate thread. Okay, guys.
Yeah.
See, even we can it's not important, to create pass this argument and to fill. Okay, but for our for our to understand it betterly. Okay, we're doing that. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, na? See, yeah, instead of new single thread executor, okay, now we go for new fixed thread pool. Okay, earlier it is new single thread executor. Okay, na? What is that? New single thread executor. Okay. What is that? New see. Please remember this method. Okay, na? New single thread executor. Okay. Now it is new fixed thread pool. Okay. You should pass the number. Okay, na? Okay, guys. Okay. You should have some size. Okay, that thread pool size also you should specify that. Okay. Okay, let's have that. So just change that. Okay, na?
Okay.
See, let us take the size as 2. Okay, na? Or 3. Anything is up to you. Okay. So now we'll have 10 threads. Okay, 2 threads at a time. Okay, na?
Sure.
Let us take these 6 threads. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, na? Now for temporarily we'll remove this one. Okay, na? Now we'll see. See guys, now the thing is this thread 1 and thread 2 will execute parallelly. Once this thread 1 and thread 2 completed, now thread 3 and thread 4 comes to picture. Once 3 and 4 completed, the 5 and 6 comes to picture. Okay, na? If you keep size as 3 threads will be executed at a time. Okay, na? So based on your requirement, you need to go with that. Okay, guys.
So what is the use of using this new fixed thread pool? Like if you want to
go for multiple threads.
Multiple threads.
Okay, na? Just run the code. Okay, you are printing anyway val, right? Okay, or you're not printing, will print val. Okay. It will identify, which thread is currently executing. Okay. See guys, 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. See, after that only 3 have started. Am I correct, guys?
Right.
3 4 3 4 3 4. Then yeah, is it fine? Now 5 6 comes to the picture. Okay. So, but see here, the same my thread 1, thread 2, 1 thread 1, thread 2, thread 1, thread 2, thread 1, thread 2. Okay. Thread 1, thread 2. Yeah. Let us see, it is just leave about this thread names. Like, it is just giving thread 1 and thread 2 only. 2 threads only we're assigning. Okay. Thread 1. Okay, got it. See, now the thing is, yeah. So if you go in detail about it, okay, now. So if you go in detail about it, see, each at a time, how many threads will execute? 2 threads, right, guys?
Yes.
2 threads will execute, right? So this is thread 1 and thread 2. After completion of this, my thread 1 and my thread 2, then again the same 2 threads will execute 3 and 4. After completion of 3 and 4, again the same thread pools will execute 5 and 6. Okay, na? See, if you take a new single, what is that? New single thread executor, there was only a single thread executing all the time. Okay. Now, if you take new fixed thread pool of 2 threads will execute all the time. Okay, now 2 threads will execute. You got it right. These 2 threads will parallel execute. This parallel will execute these 2 tasks. After that, the same 2 threads will execute these 2 tasks. Okay, now. And here the threads are constant. Am I correct, guys? Sumant.
Yes.
And earlier we have used new single thread pool executor. The same thread is executing all the tasks. Here we are using new thread pool of 2. That means there are 2 threads are there in the thread pool. Now those 2 threads will execute the same target repeatedly for 3 times. That's it. Okay, guys.
So thread 1, thread 2 will execute like 1 and 2. Next again thread 1, thread 2.
Exactly, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. Okay, like that. Okay. And then suppose now they will fix, 2 threads will execute. Okay. There are my thread 1 is there, thread 2 is there. Okay. Now what they will do? Okay. My thread 1 will take in the pool 1, and my thread 2 will take. That's it. Till the completion of 20 times, no more thread will comes into picture. Okay. Na?
Yes, got it.
Got it, right? Okay. This is about, execute framework, single thread and fixed thread pool. Okay. Na? Now we'll go for what is that? Callable and future, guys. Okay. Na?
No.
And by the way, this executor framework is part of java.util.concurrent package. Okay, na? Even the interviewer might ask, where this coming from. You should say before starting executor framework, sir, it is the concept of executing, multiple threads at a time or single thread at a time, without explicitly creating a threads. Okay, na? You can have that framework and you can directly assign a target. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, na? And they are present in concurrent package. You must specify this point. Okay, na? Which package? Java.util.concurrent. Okay. Yeah. Now I will copy this example as well. Okay. Guys, and the last topic of multithreading. Okay, yes. Actually, I thought of completing yesterday, but you guys are, I think you are in some state. No one has responded. Me and Ramakrishnan joined. We dropped it actually. Yeah, because even I need to repeat again that. I thought like, okay, we can complete tomorrow like that. I thought. Okay, and this is the last concept by the way. Callable and feature. Okay, guys, the main difference of runnable and callable is runnable have a run method, callable have a call method. Okay, run method does not return anything. Okay, na? If you see this run method, the written type of run method is void, right? Void.
Void.
But in callable, it will, if you want to return something from a thread, we can go for callable. Okay, na?
Okay.
Okay. Let us have that. Okay, let us write some points. Okay. What that? In case of, see, this is the main difference, guys. Okay, na? In case of runnable, runnable, runnable interface, thread won't return anything. Suppose if there is requirement that if you want to return some output, okay, you can go for callable. Okay.
Okay.
If you want some output, you can go for callable. Okay. Callable contains only one method. What is that? Call method. Okay, na?
Yes.
Okay. So the syntax is public object call. Okay. Ramakrishna, are you following Ramakrishna?
Yes, following.
Okay. Now the main point is, see, yeah, till now we have user executor dot execute, right?
Yes.
Now for callable, you should use submit. Okay, na? Should use
Submit.
executor dot submit. Submit. Okay. Now see, every method will every method will have some return type, right? Internally, this execute method won't return anything. That's why you are not, if you give some, you're not assigning anything to it. But this submit method will give you an object of what is that? Future. What's that? This submit method will return. Okay. See, this point is very, very important. Okay, na? Java dot util dot concurrent dot future. Okay, na? That means uh, it will promise you some output in the future, guys. That is the actual meaning. Okay, na? That's why they gave this meaning. Okay, let us see the example and we'll come to better. Okay. The future object, the future object can be used to retrieve. Hello, 1 minute, please. So, yeah, who is this? The future object can be used to retrieve the result from the callable job. Okay. Let us see. These points are important. See, basically the interviews will ask what is callable, what is difference between call and run method, what is future. These are very simple, guys. If you don't know these concepts, you might think it's a very complex topic. It's not the case. Okay. It's very easy one. Let us see one example and we'll come to know all the concepts. Okay.
Sure.
And probably this is the last example of this multi-threading. Okay. Let me remove this. Okay, na? Did you copy the question? Did you copy the solution? Yeah, I copied.
Did you copy?
Did I copy? I was asking like, may copy.
Okay, that's what you copied.
Yeah, I copied. I copied.
Okay, got you. Yeah.
Now we have what's that? Now instead of my thread, you take my callable. Okay, let me remove this everything. Okay. And one more thing, guys. Here I forgot to tell you. See, in this thread pool of size 2, if you have a main method, it won't. It will disturb the actual flow. Okay, now.
Yes.
This main method will interrupt. So till now we have seen this 1 2 1 2 will come till 20 times. Till now there is no thread because this main thread is not a part of Executor framework. This will interrupt the flow. Okay, na? This will come in middle. Okay, it won't allow give you a chance to execute all the time those two threads. Okay, it won't mind. Okay, that's the case. Okay, na? Let us see. Okay, see. But unfortunately, here it's coming like that, but it's not the case. Okay, see, it might interrupt. Okay, you cannot predict the output. Okay,
Got it.
got it right? Okay, okay. Now. Array, what happened? Okay, class my callable. Okay, okay, na? Implements callable. See, implements runnable. Here we're just implementing callable. Okay, na?
Like runnable, it is also.
Yes, functional interface. Yeah, again, for like runnable, it is also functional interface. Okay, na? And as I told, this callable is present in Java.read concurrent package. Okay, na?
So we have to.
And you should use add unimplemented methods. Okay, na? See, public object call. Earlier we have public void run.
Void run.
Okay, so the
And there it is not throwing exception. Here throws exception there.
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, so this is the thing. Okay, na? Now
No.
you can return anything, guys. Here, okay, na? You can return from suppose hi, I'm Sunil, like that you should suppose. See, this is the object type means it will accept anything, guys. Okay, because
Yes.
object is a parent of all Java classes. Okay, na? Okay, now what we'll do? What I told, executor dot submit. Antena?
Yeah.
Submit. You should pass as a what is that? Object. Okay, you should pass as argument for that object. Okay, my callable. Okay,
Yes.
my callable. Okay, that's it. Okay, the expected return type is future. Antena, guys?
The
Okay.
return type is
Future.
okay.
Why it's been another? Okay, see, Java content of future. Okay, now. So this future contains this answer, this this string. Okay, now. Okay, now
Okay.
if you want to print that in the main method, use get method. Okay, now f dot get. Okay, guys, that's it, guys. Okay.
Collection stop.
Huh?
Collection.
What?
Listen this Snapika after that.
Nyapika. Live in the present, Nyapika. Okay, na?
Suppose.
1 minute. String yes.
Hello.
Yeah. Tell me.
I get on the topic and I collections to only kada now.
Okay. That get is different. This get is different. Okay. That get, for an array list. Yeah, that's good. That array list, from array list, if you want to get something, okay, as from it with specific index, okay, that is the get. Okay, here this get is different. Okay, na?
Okay.
Super Snapika.
See guys, okay? Na? Now you can pass any number of callable objects, okay? Na? Like that, okay? Is that fine, guys? The same way. అర్థమైందా?
Wait.
24th line దగ్గర executor set new fixed threadful and single use చేయొచ్చా?
Yeah, 1 hour because see for one we have new single thread executor, right? Well, you know, there is no there is no meaning of going for new fixed thread
Yeah.
with the size 1. అంతే కదా?
Thread. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what is that? Now. See, even you can call, you know, n number of things, okay? Na? Like that, okay? And I told, you know, that only 2 threads will execute, okay? Na? It won't give the chance to some other threads, okay? Na? Okay, guys?
Sorry, only 2 threads.
Only 2 threads will execute at a time because this is fixed thread pool of size 2.
Yes.
Okay, let us see that as well, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Suppose here my callable. Okay. Na?
F1 button, future F1.
Yeah, it's F1. Yeah.
Set for
Okay. That's it. Okay, guys. Now, you know, to see the, you know, multi-threaded environment, I think you should have some return type, right? Okay, let it be. Because if you take for loop, it should have some return type. Okay. Okay, now instead of this is out. My thread, sorry, what that's thread dot. See, the problem with this Java is the syntax are too big. Okay.
Yes.
That's why the guys who are coming new to programming, no, they are choosing Python.
They won't. Exactly. They are not like friendly. It is not like
Beginner friendly.
beginner friendly. Even Python, it is like readable. Like we can understand.
But
most of the things are like
in the market, Python, you know, development side, if you go Python,
Yes,
there is
yes.
no much opportunity. Even you can only for data engineering roles or data scientist or data analyst roles, you will have
Yes.
some Python requirement. But if you take development, Python, you know, recently Golang is popular. Okay, something like that. Very new. Even Python is there from before Java, but I don't know why people are not going in Python. Yeah.
So did you ask those like Python students why you have chosen Python?
No, I can understand. I can't ask, but even I can understand there.
Like because it was easy like that.
Yeah.
That is
People
what-
feel that is easy, but it's not the case. Okay, even that has their own problems. See, indentation issues will come a lot, guys. Okay, see, okay, like if you write a program with 35, 40 lines, 100 lines like that, if you miss some indentation, everything will go, everything will gone. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, na? See, that's the high mention. So this once, suppose if you have 4 objects, okay, so two objects will execute parallelly. Okay, guys.
Yes.
Okay, F2, S2, okay, na? Yes, so S1, S2, F3, S3. Okay, that's it. Let us see. Okay, na?
Yeah.
See, guys. Why one is I'm not I'm passing one every time. Okay. See, 1 2 1 2 will come, then 3 4 3 4 will come. See, is that fine, guys?
Yes, sir.
So this is the, some example of, sorry, this is one of the best example for callable, future, and call method. Okay, in which you can learn, you have seen future, you have seen submit, and you have seen callable interface, and you have seen call method. Okay, na?
Yeah.
And there is one model, a very important model. Okay, is that fine, guys? Can I, can you remove the code?
Yes, yes.
Can I remove the? Okay, fine. Now, see, instead of creating these many objects like that, okay, so take these all objects into a single array, okay, now, and by using a for loop, let me tell you that, okay. Okay, now see, create an array of int, like create an array of float, like that you create an array of my callable, okay, na? So if it is a
Yeah.
type of my callable, it contains objects of my callable, ante kada. If it is object of student, if it is an array of student, it will contain objects of student. The same way, like that will do. Okay, my callable objects equal to, okay, equal to, okay, we have new my callable of one, new array comma. He's playing the song, nice song. Okay, like this, we have created 4 objects, okay, in the array. Okay, now with the for loop, we'll process each object and we'll submit each object. Okay, na? So that will execute aside the call method. Okay, guys. Guys, is that fine?
Yes, sir.
For take for each loop, okay, my callable obj column objects. Is that fine, guys?
Yeah.
So future, see, instead of taking these many, you can write like this. Okay, na? Executor dot submit. Okay, na? Dot submit. Okay, obj. Ante kada? Ante అయిపోయింది. And you should get f dot get off. Okay, na? Ante. So this will also give you the same output. And one important point, guys. You should shut down the service, executor service. Okay, na? Executor dot shut down. Okay, this is a good practice. Ante kada? You should, once you have completed using, you should shut down. Okay, ante. This is the thing, guys. Okay, na? So we'll run the code. See, the same output is okay, na? Okay, na, guys?
Yeah.
Okay, let me, this is the end of multi-threading. Okay, let me stop sharing my screen.